Start with the name of Allah, the most merciful and the grateful. Dear students of class second year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, welcome you in Pakistan International School Taif's virtual learning system for the session 2020. Dear students, today we have English lecture number 13 and this is grade second year. Today we will learn language study and grammar, the essay, phrase and kinds. Dear students, today we have two topics. First one is the comprehension, like the essay, how to write an essay. And second topic is about grammar, phrase and kinds. The essay is on page number 320 to 328 and here's your teacher, Sarfraz Nadeem. So dear students, I wanted to add over here that the essay is very important question in class second year. It has 12 numbers and annual examination paper of English in English. And dear students, it's very important for all the students of class second year to listen this lecture very carefully and to understand as well. If you have any query question, I'm available on Zoom. And again, we have topic the phrase and kinds. In the last lecture, we learned about the what is the phrase and what is clause, and what is the difference between phrase and clause. So here today we have phrase and kinds. What are the kinds of the phrase? So today in this lecture, in today's lecture, we will learn these two topics. So let's start. First of all, what is an essay? Dear students, what are you thinking? What is an essay? Here we have the few words is about the essay. That the word essay comes from the French "say," a try or attempt. The essay is an attempt to communicate opinion or feeling, and usually it presents an argument about a topic. In the educational context, an essay is an exercise that gives the student an opportunity to explore and clarify thoughts about the subject. In the larger world, the essay appears in the newspapers as opinion articles, editorials, reviews, and the more through commentary on news. The structure of an essay. An essay is a collection of paragraphs, but a composition of more than one paragraph is not necessarily an essay. In developing an essay, the writer starts with a thesis statement, which is generally part of the introduction and may make up the whole first paragraph. Then the writer develops the thesis in a series of related paragraphs, usually called the body of the essay. Often, each paragraph has its own individual topic sentence. The conclusion, which may restate the thesis or summary of the essay, important points is usually found in the final paragraph. Here we have a structure of an essay, means how the essay should be, what should be the structure. Now, dear students, you can see in this table, we have first of all introductory paragraph. Now, introductory paragraph is what it is motivator and thesis statement. The paragraph which you are going to write about the essay, that is kind of motivator. The topic which you have selected or the topic is given to you to write an essay, this is all you are going to introduce at that topic in the first paragraph. And second, we have first body paragraph. In this first body paragraph, we have topic sentence, specific support, and then again specific support and specific support in the first body paragraph. Then second body paragraph, same topic sentence and specific supports. And third body paragraph, topic sentence and specific sentence. And then concluding paragraph, reward, thesis, and clinch. So this is the structure of an essay, how to write an essay. First in introductory paragraph, then first body paragraph, second body paragraph, third body paragraph, and concluding paragraph. This table is present on your textbook. Now we have 7 steps writing an essay. 7 steps. For some, writing an essay is as simple as sitting down at their computer and beginning to type, but a lot more planning goes into writing an essay successfully. If you have never written an essay before, or if you struggle with writing and want to improve your skills, it is a good idea to follow a number of important steps in the essay writing process. For example, to write an essay, you should generally, what you have to do generally, dear students, first of all, decide what kind of essay to write. Now, depends. For example, if you are going to write an essay from your own, then definitely you have to select the topic. But if you are appearing in examination, like you are a student of class second year, and then 2 essays will be there in examination paper, and one you have to attempt. So there is a choice for one. 2 topics will be given to you, and you will select one. So first of all, decide what kind of essay to write from 2. Then brainstorm your topic. Means you are supposed to be think about that topic. What do you know something about that topic which you are gonna writing that essay? This is brainstorm, means you are going to earn your points, thinking your points, then research the topic. Now you are again researching the points, the information, knowledge, that what do you know something about that topic, how much you can write, how much you are able to write about that topic. Then develop a thesis, means you are supposed to be develop it. What the points you have, you are supposed to be make them, explain them, in other words, in words. And then outline your essay, means definitely in class second year an annual examination paper, you will be given an outlines for your essay. Means there would be a topic, and then few outlines will be given to you to write an essay. I think it's a very easy for the student to follow the outlines, because the outlines are given to you, then it would be easy for every boy or every student to write an essay. But if you don't have any outline, then you are supposed to be create your own outlines to write an essay. But if the outlines are given by examiner, then I think it's very easy for students to write an essay, because the points are already given and you are supposed to join them, supposed to think over more points to create. And then write your essay. Now it's turn to write an essay. This is number 6. And then edit your writing to check spelling and grammar. In the last moment, dear student, when you are supposed to complete it, then you are supposed to write the check it again, spellings, grammar, and definitely in language paper, your writing must be very good. So these are the easy 7 steps writing an essay. These, if you will follow these 7 steps, I think your essay will be very good, and I hope so you will get great numbers. And this, dear students, here we have another topic today. What is a phrase? This is also very important topic to understand. What is a phrase? We learned a phrase is a group of words that express a concept and is used as a unit within a sentence. Again, a phrase is a group of words that express a concept and is used as a unit within a sentence. 8 common types of phrases are noun, verb, gerund, infinitive, appositive, participle, prepositional, absolute, and adverb, adjective as well, which are not mentioned, but these are also a part of a kind of phrase. First, we have a noun phrase. Dear students, what is noun phrase? A noun phrase consists of a noun and all its modifiers. In other words, what will be the definition of noun phrase? We will say a group of words which functions as a noun in the sentence. Group of words functions as a noun in the sentence. Now, what is the function of a noun? How many students are really able to know about this? What is the function of a noun? The function of a noun is to become the subject or object of a sentence. When I'm asking to students what is the function of a noun, they are saying, sir, noun is the name of person, place, animal, or anything. A noun is a naming word. No, this is the definition of a noun. But what is the function of a noun? The function of a noun is to become the subject or object of our work as a subject or an object in a sentence. So here, noun phrase is called group of words. Works is a noun, means works is a subject or an object in the sentence. We have few examples, dear students, for you. You can say the bewildered tourist was lost. Another example, the lost puppy was a wet and sticky dog. The lost puppy was a wet and sticky dog. Now here, dear students, in first sentence, the bewildered tourist is a noun phrase. It is a subject over here. And the lost puppy is also subject. And a wet and stingy dog, this is also an object here sentence. Means second sentence, we have a subject noun phrase and an object as well. In the third sentence, the flu clinic had seen many cases of infectious disease. Now here, the flu clinic is a noun phrase. It was a story as old as time. It was a story as old as time. This is also an object, and a story as old as time is noun phrase. The sports car drove the long and winding road. Now, the sports car is also a noun phrase, and the long and winding road is also an object over here. Dear students, as I told you in the last lecture, that phrase does not contain verb. Phrase does not contain verb. So, here you can say the sports car, there is no any verb. The sports car, no verb. But the drove is verb, which is in white. That is a verb. But we are talking about the phrase. So it's a noun phrase. It's working as a subject or an object in the sentence. Saturday became a cool, wet afternoon. A cool, wet afternoon as an object and also as a noun phrase. Now, dear students, we have a verb phrase. A verb phrase consists of a verb and it's all its modifiers. Verb phrase consists of a verb and all its modifiers. Have a look. He was waiting for the rain to stop. He was waiting for the rain to stop. Now, was waiting for the rain to stop. It's a verb phrase. Now, you will say, sir, you told us that the phrase does not contain verb. Why verb is there? But look, dear students, he is a subject. He is a pronoun and a subject. After the subject, the remaining whole part is a verb phrase called verb phrase. So when we are talking about noun phrase, adjective phrase, adverb, preposition phrase, yes, they don't have any verb. But here, when we are talking about verb phrase, after the subject, leave the subject, and the remaining whole part is a verb phrase. And it was upset when it didn't bowl because its name is verb phrase. So that's why the verb is there over there, but it is called verb phrase. Number three, you have been sleeping for a long time and you might enjoy a message. You might enjoy a massage. So, dear students, this is called verb phrase. He was eager to eat dinner. Now we have an adjective phrase. Dear students, how many students are really know very well about an adjective? Who will tell me what is an adjective? Yes. An adjective is a word which describes noun or pronoun, or we can say an adjective is a describing word. So here the phrase will describe. An adjective phrase is a group of words that describe a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. The adjective in an adjective phrase can appear at the start, end, or in the middle of the phrase. It can be in the start, in the last, as well as in the middle. The adjective phrase can be placed before or after the noun or pronoun in the sentence. Have a look over there, students. For example, a person smarter than me needs to figure this out. Now, smarter than me is telling more about a person here. So it's an adjective phrase. As I told you that an adjective is a word which describes noun or a pronoun, which modifies noun or a pronoun, which tells more about noun or a pronoun. So here, this smarter than me is a part of the sentence, like a phrase, and this part is telling more about this a person. Smarter than me needs to figure this out. Or another, that complex has quite small but cheap apartments. That complex has quite small but cheap apartments. Now, it's telling more about that quite small but cheap apartments. And then in number 3, the highly emotive actor gave a wonderful performance. Highly emotive actor gave a wonderful performance. Telling more about the actor. Which actor gave a wonderful performance? The highly emotive. So the highly emotive is a part, it's the adjective phrase. Or we can say the extremely tired kitten fell asleep by her food dish. Extremely, yes, tired kitten fell asleep by her food dish. So, dear students, means here extremely tired is telling more about the kitten. Which kitten fell asleep by her food dish? You will say, sir, the extremely tired means the extremely tired words or phrase telling more about the kitten. Kitten is a noun. So the thing which tells more about noun or modifies noun is called an adjective. So here it's not a single adjective. It has a phrase, means more than one word. So this is called an adjective phrase. We have adverb phrase, dear students. You know very well the definition of an adverb. An adverb is a word which tells more about verb. Tells more about verb. An adverb phrase is simply a group of two or more words that functions as an adverb in a sentence. Just as an adverb can modify a verb, adjective or another adverb, an adverb phrase of more than one word can further describe a verb, adverb or adjective. Dear students, adverb not only modifies only verb, but it modifies adjective and adverb as well. So when we are talking about adverb phrase, it works same. When a single adverb is working, same the adverb phrase will work same. Have a look over there. Adverb phrases typically answer the questions how, where, why, or when something was done. Where done, why done, and when. This is the question which will be available answer in adverb phrase. As you all see in the adverb phrase, examples are here. They have a house right by the ocean. They have a house right by the ocean. Where they have a house? Right by the ocean. So, as we discussed over, that adverb phrase typically answer the questions how, where, why, or when. So here we have a question. When you are as writing or reading the sentence, they have a house right by the ocean. You say where they have a house means this part right by the ocean is working as adverb phrase, and it's an adverb of place. Where they have a house right by the ocean. She slammed the door in a huff. She slammed the door in a huff. This is also an adverb phrase. He decided to join a gym to get in shape. He decided to join a gym to get in shape. Why did he decide to join a gym to get in a shape? So here we say how, where, and why. Why is the answer. We strolled through the gardens very slowly. We strolled through the garden very slowly. So, dear students, how you stroll through the gardens? Very slowly. So, here is an adverb phrase, dear students. Now we have a dear students gerund phrase. A gerund phrase is simply a noun phrase that starts with a gerund. Dear students, as I told you, the gerund is basically verb in ing form, and it works as a noun or noun in a sentence. And definitely, if it works as a noun in the sentence, means it works as a subject or an object in the sentence. Okay. So when we are talking about the gerund phrase, we can say that a noun simply is a noun phrase. It starts with a gerund. So it is starting with the gerund, and it will work as a subject or object in the sentence. As I told you, it's a verb in ing form, but works as a noun urgent. Taking my dog for a walk is fun. Now the whole, you can say in yellow writing, taking my dog for a walk. Now taking is a gerund actually. When we add few more words here, my dog for a walk is fun. Now is a verb. Before the verb, the part is a subject, and after the verb, it can be an object or subject complement or object complement, whatever. But here we have is fun. Second, walking in the rain can be difficult. Walking in the rain can be difficult. So walking is a gerund basically, but we add more few words in the rain and it becomes the subject in the sentence, and it is called a gerund phrase. Why it is a gerund phrase? Because it starts with the gerunds. That's why it's a gerund phrase. Number three, strolling along a beach at sunset is romantic. Getting a promotion is exciting. Getting a promotion is exciting. So getting a promotion is a gerund phrase. You can see all taking, walking, strolling, getting. They all are the verbs in ing form, and they are basically gerund. Singing autographs takes time. Sorry, signing autographs takes time. So here is signing autographs means signing is a word gerund and autographs takes time. Number four, going for ice cream is a real treat. Going for ice cream is a real treat. As yes, dear students, again we have going for ice cream, and here we have singing for his supper was how he earned his keep. So, dear students, here these all are examples of gerund. Getting a sore back was the result of the golf game, or pulling an all-nighter did not improve his test score. So, this is gerund phrase as we discussed here, dear students. Now we have infinitive phrase. Now, what is infinitive actually, dear students? A verb followed by a to is called infinitive. Again, a verb which followed by to is called infinitive, like to come, to say, to give, to watch. So all these are the called infinitives. So when we have an infinitive phrase, is a noun phrase actually, and that begins with an infinitive verb. So it also works as a subject in the sentence, because when we say it's a noun phrase, because noun phrase always works as a subject or an object. We have few examples. To make lemonade, you have to start with lemons. Or another, I tried to see the stage, but I was too short to see the stage. She organized a boycott to make a statement. To make a statement is a infinitive phrase because it starts with infinitive. To make, to see, look over here. Number four, he really needs to get his priorities in order. He really needs to get his priorities in order. To get his priorities in order. Number five, yes, the company decided to reduce hours for everyone. To reduce hours for everyone is an infinitive phrase, and to donate time or money is an honorable thing. To donate time or money is an honorable thing. So, dear students, you can see over here that the infinitive phrase works as a noun. Look over here in first sentence and subject, and the third sentence to make a statement is an complement as well. So they have the working as infinitive because it starts with the infinitive. And what is infinitive actually? Infinitive means a verb start with to follow by to is called a infinitive. To say, to come, to know, to donate, to get, to reduce. These all are the infinitives. We have more. I went to Spain to study the language and culture. To study the language and culture is an infinitive. We have, dear students, here appositive phrase. An appositive, not positive. An appositive phrase restates and defines a noun. It consists of one or more words. Appositive phrase restates and defines a noun. Means it restates means tells again about noun or define noun. Means noun A part of a noun or a pronoun again tells about a noun. Have a look in example, dear students. Now look over here. Her horse, an Arabian. Now look, horse is a basically noun, and Arabian is also noun. But this part, an Arabian, is telling more about the noun. So we will not say it's an adjective, sir. You told us that a word which describes noun or a pronoun is an adjective, but this is not an adjective. This is noun itself, and noun is defining, restating, restates noun. Her horse, an Arabian, was her pride and joy. A cheetah, the fastest land animal. Now this part, the fastest land animal, is telling more about cheetah, can run 70 miles an hour. My idea, a recycling bin for the office, was accepted by the boss. Which idea? A recycling bin for the office. And the Florida panther, the state animal of Florida, is an endangered species. Here, dear students, we have a participle phrase. What we have? Participle phrase. Now, as you know very well that participles, we have two kinds of participles. One is present and past. So both we have the examples over here. They are participles actually work, but it works as an adjective in the sentence. It works as an adjective. Like a participle phrase begins with the past or present participle, like washed with my clothes, my cell phone no longer works. Washed my clothes. Or knowing what I know now, I wish I had never come here. Now both look, washed is past participle, knowing what I know now. So they both are participles. One is present and first is the past, and second is present. Present participle is always an ing form, and the past is the third form. I'm really excited considering all the people that will be there. So considering all the people that will be there is a participle, and here present participle. We are looking forward to the movie. Having seen the trailer last week, are painted a brilliant white. The small room appeared bigger. The lake, frozen over all winter, was finally thawing. So here, dear students, these all are the examples of the present or past, but they are called participle phrases. Now we have a prepositional phrase, dear students, which we have prepositional phrase, dear students, we have. A prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and can act as a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. I wanted to add over here, dear students. Prepositional phrase definitely start with the preposition, and you know very well prepositions. What are the preposition? At, on, in, beside, across. Okay, but what it act as a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. As we learned that, sir, noun phrase works as a noun, an adjective phrase works an adjective, or an adverb phrase works an adverb. But you can't say, sir, preposition phrase works as a preposition. No, preposition phrase works as a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. But why we call it prepositional phrase? Because it starts with preposition. That's why. But they have the function of working as a noun, adjective, or adverb. Look over here. The book was on the table. The book was on the table. Now this is actually adverb phrase, working as an adverb. But why we call it preposition? Because look over here, it starts with the on. So on is preposition on the table. That's why we said, sir, prepositional phrase, but basically working over here is an adverb. Number two, we compared. We camped by the brook. We camped by the. He knew it was over the rainbow. He knew it was over the rainbow. She was lost in the dark of night. In the dark of the night, he was between a rock and a hard place. She smelled of strawberries and between. Now look over, dear students, on, by, over, in, between, of. These all are the prepositions, and these all are prepositional phrases, but they are not working as a preposition phrase. They work as an adjective, an adverb, noun. So you can see over here, if you are working as an adverb phrase and if you are working as a noun phrase as well.